to get the first game under our belt. It was great to get out there and compete against someone else, and it was. I think we're a work in progress. We're still finding ourselves. Guys are getting accustomed to playing some different positions, different roles, and so we're just we're going to keep working, keep improving. I thought our job on the backboard was encouraging. Today I know that they're not the biggest team either, but I liked how we competed, particularly in the first half defensively. Minus, I believe, towards the end when they got away from us, hit a few threes late in the half. But overall, happy with our first effort.
Coach, how was it to get that kind of production out of your backcourt in a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's what I've been watching, for several months, and we didn't make some layups early, which I think would have given us even more confidence on offense. Shots we'd usually make, and so I mean, I know that we have the ability to score, and Torian was obviously terrific today, shooting the ball and gave us a real spark in the first half, and that's who he's been, for a while. And Shannon, I think he's going to play a lot better. He picked it up some in the second half, but he would probably agree that it wasn't his best. And so there were a number of guys that kind of fit into that category. I thought Trey was very good tonight too. Just again, getting into the lane, and they switched a lot of things, so we have to rely at that point on our point guards. Trying to break down a bigger player, and we did that pretty effectively.
I know it's way early, but do you like Torian better off the bench, or is that still remains to be seen?
Yeah, I mean he's been great. He hasn't been disappointed by not starting. He's certainly one of our best players, and he's embraced the role for right now, and we'll just we'll see how that goes throughout the year. But his minutes are going to be there if he continues to do the things that he's doing at both ends of the court. He's a very good defender too. He's a good perimeter defender, and he's rebounding it. He's doing a lot of things well besides just scoring.
Torian's obviously had a difficult path. Very talented recruit years ago. What's that been like, seeing the evolution of him from a maturity standpoint?
I'm proud of Torian, and he came to us at Buffalo, and he was sitting out, and he's just made a lot of changes. Very very small changes, but he's taken this very seriously. He's using all of his abilities. He's been very easy to coach, very coachable, and he knows what's at stake, and it's nice when it clicks for a guy that's put the work in, like he's put the work in, and I think that there's more ahead for him.
What didn't you like tonight?
I didn't like our turnovers. They were different. We've been better at moving the ball and having more assisted baskets. So 11 assists on 33 field goals is a little bit lower than I'd like. We had a couple of stretches where we shot quick and didn't get back on defense. And then there was also, I thought we gave up too many points in the paint, especially in the second half. But I liked that we held them in the 30s. That was a positive. I thought Ramon's minutes were positive. From the 5 spot, just to come in and 7 points, 4 rebounds, and just do all the little things we need him to do.
Defensively, where did you see room for improvement just throughout the game, even early on as well?
We have to be very active, and we got to be relentless with how we move, and to compensate for not having an ideal size on the front court at times with certain lineups, and if we commit to doing that, then we could create some chaos out there just with tip balls, steals. And then pushing the basketball. If we do defend, then we're very dangerous to guard, because we're putting a lot of weapons on the court, a lot of guys that could score, and a lot of guys that could get up and down the floor. So that's just something that we're just going to be getting after our players about is being physical and rebounding and giving the max effort and being scrappy on defense.
You said earlier in the year you're going to rely a lot on perimeter and shooting threes. Do you like the shot selection today?
I give my players freedom. I don't think we shot it as well as we're capable of shooting it. Obviously, Torian helped those numbers, but for Shannon, he was as excited to play as maybe I've ever been to coach a game, and I could get pretty enthusiastic and excited over there. So I know that he'll make shots at a higher rate than he did, and I think Cody will, and Trey with the three, didn't really connect today with that. But all those guys are very capable. I think those numbers, can improve.
Yes.
I mean, I think there could be games we have 23s in a game, if depending on how teams want to guard us. If they want to get spread out, then we'll just attack them off the dribble with Trey and Shannon and Cody and those guys. And if they want to pack it in, and protect the paint, then we're going to make people pay with the three.
I think 20 would be a school record.
It wouldn't shock me. I mean, these guys are 88. Today, I thought we were just okay on offense, just okay, and with turnovers and with and with a few missed free throws, not many, but a couple from guys that I would expect to make, and then the layups early could have been a lot more points.
Do you think you lean more, you get an open look, take it, or more, I can get that shot anywhere in the shot clock, keep working?
Well, we want to, I'm hesitant right now. I'm still learning about these guys, and Cody makes deep shots that sometimes I don't expect him to shoot, but they go in, and he's capable of making them. Shannon, same thing. Torian is a contested shot maker, so it's sometimes hard to coach shot selection. I mean, I would like to see when the defense is set that we move the ball some, and then we get the defense moving before we attack. But in the open court, I would encourage our team, the way it's built, to shoot early in possessions.
You talked after the exhibition about getting off to a fast start, and then what are you thinking when you miss a few layups there at the beginning? I
never was worried really, because I knew they were really good shots and great moves, and the ball just wasn't bouncing in. It was so I kind of smiled a couple times. I knew that the offense would take care of itself. My issues more are how we're going to guard, and are we going to do that all the time, and are we, willing to pay the price and play down on the floor. I'm not worried about the offense that much.
You guys good?